Hello, this is Matthew Robert Payne, and this is a playlist and an eventual book called 27 Messages of Comfort from Heaven. This is chapter 2, a personal message from Joshua, and I'll just let Joshua speak. Hi, Matthew. It's really good to be here and in your room speaking to you. Um, we started off with a talk about your addiction and the history of my life with Moses was that I grew up under his mentorship for 40 years, but after the 40 years that we wandered in the desert, I went into the promised land and took the promised land for God, and we did some impossible things. The walls of Jericho was sovereign miracle of God, where angels lined up and had infrastructure around the walls and pushed the walls down. And we did some amazing feats, and we entered into some impossible battles with giants and overcome some impossible things. And we really prospered and did well with our army. And I want to encourage you that you serve the God of Joshua and Moses and David and Ezekiel and Isaiah and Hosea and Daniel and John and Paul. This overcoming God, this faithful God. You serve a God that is faithful to his servants. And I just want to reinforce that fact with you, that if you read the Bible, if you read the Old Testament and the New Testament, if you read the stories in the Bible, you'll see time and time again that the Father, God, is faithful to his servants and faithful to the people that place their trust in him. So placing your trust in the will of the Holy Spirit, in the ability of the Holy Spirit to heal you of your demonic possession, to heal you of your sleep issues, to even heal you of mental illness one day. God is faithful. He's a healer. And many times in history and since the Bible times, there's been many accounts of healing, and you serve what I really want to reinforce to you today. You serve a faithful God. We did what was impossible. We invaded the land and took a land of people that occupied the land. We did impossible works and impossible feats with the power of God and the blessing of God. And you've got the favor of a God in your life. You've got a God that's on your side, and he's not going to leave you possessed. He's not going to leave you with an addiction. He's not going to leave you defeated. He's going to finish the good work that he started in you. And he did start a good work, and it's been a tiresome walk for you. It's been a hard walk for you. It's been excruciating, painful, and depressing. And yet you serve what I want to repeat: you serve a faithful God, a God that's full of faith, a God that's full of love and compassion and kindness, who's slow to anger and forgiving. He forgives to the utmost degree. And so be confident that the same God that went before us in the promised land is going before you, and he's in the future, and he possesses the future, and he understands the future, and he understands your future. It was a real honor to come down and speak to you for a short time.